I embarrassed myself so badly once that I still think about it at random moments. I was convinced, genuinely convinced, that my coworker liked me. The eye contact, the laughing at everything I said, the way she'd always find a reason to come talk to me. I completely misread the signals and told a mutual friend I thought there was a connection between us. But she was just being friendly. I wanted to disappear off the face of the earth. And what killed me wasn't the rejection. It was that I had no idea how to actually read the signals. I was just guessing, making up a story in my head and hoping it was true. So I went deep on this, read the research, studied behavioral psychology, talked to people who study human attraction for a living. And what I found changed how I read every interaction going forward. Because here's the truth nobody tells you. When someone likes you, their body already knows before their mouth does. They leak signals constantly, tiny, almost invisible things that bypass the conscious brain entirely. You just need to know what to look for. So let's get into it. Sign 1, the eyebrow flash. I almost missed this one completely because it happens in less than a fifth of a second. Me scrolling through behavioral psychology research at midnight is how I stumbled on it. And once I learned it, I started seeing it everywhere. When someone sees a person they're genuinely happy to see, not just anyone, but someone they're attracted to or deeply like, their eyebrows raise slightly the moment they spot them. It's involuntary, it's automatic. Psychologists call it the eyebrow flash, and it is one of the most honest signals the human face produces. You can't fake it on command. You can't suppress it easily. It just happens. So the next time you walk into a room and your person of interest spots you, watch their face in that first half second, not after they've had time to compose themselves, right when their eyes land on you. If those brows lift even slightly, that's not nothing. That's your brain receiving a message their mouth hasn't said yet. Sign 2, their feet tell the truth. Here's something that blew my mind when I first learned it. Myself, I always focused on faces, eyes, smiles, expressions. I thought that's where the truth lived. But faces are actually the easiest thing to control. People know their face is being watched, so they manage it. Their feet, though? Nobody thinks about their feet. Body language researchers have found that the feet are the most honest part of the human body precisely because nobody thinks to control them. And when someone is attracted to you or genuinely interested in you, their feet will point toward you, even in a group conversation, even if they're technically talking to someone else. If their feet find you in a room, their heart is probably not far behind. Sign 3. They mirror you without knowing it. I talked about mirroring in a previous video as something you can do to create attraction. But here's the flip side. When someone is already attracted to you, they start mirroring you automatically, unconsciously, without any effort or intention at all. Psychologists call this behavioral synchrony, and it's one of the brain's ways of signaling emotional closeness. When we like someone, we literally start to move like them, pick up our drink when they pick up theirs, shift our posture when they shift theirs, match the pace and rhythm of how they speak. Sign 4, they remember the small things. This one hits different when you really think about it. I remember sitting with someone once and casually mentioning that I'd had a bad week because my dog was sick. Didn't think anything of it, moved on. 3 weeks later, completely out of nowhere, they asked, "Hey, how's your dog doing? Is she okay?" I felt something shift in my chest. Here's the psychology. The human brain is selective about what it retains. We forget most of what we hear because our brain filters for what it deems important. But when we're attracted to someone, our brain quietly upgrades everything they say to important. It files it away, keeps it. So if someone remembers something small you mentioned in passing, your favorite coffee order, a trip you mentioned wanting to take, something you said once about your childhood, that's not an accident. That's attraction functioning as a memory upgrade. If they remember your small things, you're not a small thing to them. Sign 5, they find excuses to touch you. I want to be clear about this one because context matters here. I'm not talking about anything inappropriate. I'm talking about the small, almost accidental touches that happen in everyday interaction. A hand on the shoulder when laughing, leaning in so your arm brushes theirs, a light touch on the forearm when making a point. Psychologists call this haptic communication, and research consistently shows that people who are attracted to someone dramatically increase their rate of incidental physical contact. The key word being incidental. It looks casual, but it's not random, because the body craves closeness to what it's attracted to. Me spending years misreading signals in both directions, seeing things that weren't there and missing things that were, that all changed when I stopped looking for one big obvious sign and started paying attention to the quiet, consistent pattern underneath. Because the truth is, people who like you can't fully hide it. Their brain is too busy sending signals their mouth hasn't approved yet. You just need to know where to look. Subscribe, because if this helped you see something you were missing, there's a lot more coming that will change how you read every room you walk into.